Hello, I'm Scott.
I am Bart.
We are with the Scotch Test Dummies.
Dummies.
We have an Edradour single cask strength, Burgundy cask.
Very well said, very detailed. We are going to test it.
Short and sweet to the point style.
Test it! Couldn't help it. Couldn't hold back.
We had to reshoot the intro, but in the middle of the first intro that we had to redo, Bart all of a sudden went prim and proper.
Right. Prim and
so proper. Please don't judge us based on that intro.
Judge us. You can judge me by my shirt, my hat, and the intro. I dig
this was picked up a while back at R&J discount liquor here in Wichita. They've got a couple.
Hillside, baby.
This one, Burgundy cask matured. I'm trying to remember. The other one might have been Sauternes. But anyway, 10-year-old, 60.3% ABV,
Ooh, yeah.
750 milliliter. Of course, this one's been sitting on the shelf for a little bit to review. A little bit of a dusty.
I love that 750.
Dust turd on it.
Dust turd.
Dust turd.
I'm like, what's that?
I like the 60% ABV.
Whoa, what is crawling out of there? Some kind of
funk.
Earthy, yeah.
That is red wine funk right there.
Huh.
That is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is dunnage and fresh turned earth.
Yep. Goodness. It is. It's good.
Well, I don't know about the earth.
No, there's darkness to it and funk.
A little bit of sulfur.
Yep.
Wow.
That's all indications of a good bottle of whiskey.
Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm a peat head, and that fresh turned dirt got me a little bit. I was thinking, boy, what am I getting ready to sip?
You smell this, and you're like, it's going to make you stand up and beg for goodness.
No.
Yep.
I had some great expectations. The earth turning dunnage.
This is a $3 smile and a $2 suit.
Sounds illegal.
Since we're throwing out euphemisms.
Yes, very well said. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. All right.
This is very different, really. God dang, this would almost. I've been doing this a long time, and
all that funky goodness on the nose is there on the palate. Yeah. Ooh, that sulfur, that dunnage, dirt.
God, it's earthy. A little bit like a kitchen rag. I don't know, man. Man, it'll have a little good something, and then I get a little sour something, and then a little good, and then I get a dish rag that's been sitting out for a bit too long.
Meaty savoriness.
I think I just got a touch of oyster.
This is, This is one of those.
You'll be taking this home. I'm glad you like it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you like, wow, I'm still getting the finish on this one for 10 years old. Hangs in there. I'm getting some caramels now, caramels.
It's like water set in a tin cup for too long, a rusty tin cup.
Copper is like like Craig Ellicky in the worm tubs. It goes through those copper tubes and gets a little bit sulfury sometimes. This cask, very meaty, very savory, very blind. I might even this would be a heavily.
Now you'd had this.
It's been a while, but yeah, I opened it when I first bought it, which was probably February or March, which we're into November now, so 8 months ago probably.
Why'd you wait?
We just had other things to review.
This is weird, though. This one's weird. I don't know.
Someone's going to pop on going, I told you guys about Edradour
years
ago.
You didn't tell me about the fresh turned dirt.
Well, I think that's from the Burgundy cask on this one. Sometimes sulfur candles are used if that was the case, or somewhere in the Burgundy wine cask.
Sulfur candles.
Uh-huh.
You lost me there. What's that? What are you talking about? This is your SMWS expertise.
Well, we've known that for a while.
Sulfur candles?
Yeah,
I don't think I know.
They used to do that to burn. They take the sherry cask and they use a sulfur candle to burn treat the inside of the cask. Sometimes that comes through.
Never heard of no sulfur candle. That's new to me.
Yeah.
This one's throwing me. I feel like a rookie. This one, I'm like,
this one is distinct. It's unique. It's delicious. It's good. If you like.
When I've told you I got a little bit of oyster, and you're like, yeah. And then I've got old oyster. Dish rag. You're like, yeah, okay.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce, yeah. I would not fight you over fish sauce. I don't know about that. You got way too many moves in there.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like, ooh, the emperor has no clothes.
Malty caramels. Trying to suss out some of the fruits. Jeez. It is darker.
I was getting there, and then the finish was all fish sauce. I don't like this at all. This is... This is a metal tin can that was almost sweet, and then it fish sauced me again with the oyster and a dirty dish towel. A dish rag.
What other whiskey have you had similar to this one?
Well, Campbellton had the funk.
Campbelltown.
Yeah, it's got a little funk, but not the fish.
Yeah.
Or fish.
Not the hoo-ha.
Not the hoo-ha. I like the hoo-ha. I like the cap. Cap's good on this.
The cap. I like the cap.
This is going to be, somebody was talking about scores. This one's going to be interesting. Tune in for my score.
A girl says, "What do you like about me?" And you're like,
your hair.
You have a nice nose.
You're the scrunchie in your hair. What, the scrunchie? Yes, the scrunchie is in the hair.
This girl asked me what I like. I'm like, everything about you, baby.
Yeah, and then what about you? Scrunchie.
I think, well, it's got a nice cap.
Yeah, you got a good cap. I like your scrunchie.
Even the nose. I love it.
You and I could hang out at the bar because we'd be looking at different women. We'd never get in a fight. I'd be like, look at her, and you'd be like, I like her friend. And I'd be like, we can hang out.
Chocolatey.
Oyster, fish sauce with a dirty dish towel or dish rag that's been sitting out a week too long and it's carrying a little funk. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Or I would start to get something and then it would funk me up.
Rick James style.
Yeah. That's
Rick
insane.
James good style.
I don't like it.
I do.
What the hell? Feels like something went wrong. And I'm a Pete head.
So our score's going to be way off on this one.
Different. There is not, I'm going to promise you, there's not going to be 2 points different. I'm figuring, and this is, I got an idea. I got a number in mind right now, but I'm going to let you go first.
92.
68. I don't like this at all. Wow. I think this is one of the bigger divergences we've had. That's why I dumped it. I was like, I can't even drink anymore. I'd start to get a little something, and then it would dish towel me. It's
rich, man. That finish hangs on. I'm still tasting it. It's one of those that it's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
6.8.
Yeah. All right, $120.
Ooh, you can keep that.
Yeah, it's worth it. Again, this is a single cask.
You're going to think you got punked. You're going to go, it's corked.
Oh, we had a corked whiskey before. It's good. It's just one of those that picked up a good sulfury, funky cask, wine cask. And I love it. meaty, savory, sulfury, funky goodness. Yes. Rare? Yes. Individual, unique? Yes. Delicious? Yes.
None of that. You've heard me say it already. There's nothing else needs to be said.
You're like me in the early days when you loved peat and I didn't, and you'd be like, "Oh my God, this is phenomenal." I'd be like,
I know. This check back to me in another decade.
Yep.
Maybe I'll come around.
I got some strawberry rhubarb.
Maybe I'll come around to dirty dish rag.
Let's close that one out. I think it's good.
Yeah, we don't need to do anything. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.
Goodness. Better pour that back in there even.
I like your scrunchy.
You got a nice scrunchy.